Hello everyone, welcome to SS Multimedia. This is Harshita Sheshala and in this lesson we'll be learning to solve multi-step problems. So let's get started. Our objective for today's lesson is learning to solve multi-step problems using the customary units of measurement and metric conversion system. So let's start off by looking at a chart of the metric conversion system and the customary units of measurement. So the table over here is the metric conversion system, and then the table over here is the customary units of measurement. Alright, so we'll be looking back at these to find our answers for the questions. So let's start off by doing some examples. Liam was biking on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, he biked 4 miles. On Sunday, he biked twice the amount he did on Saturday. How many yards did Liam bike on Sunday? So, before we start doing our work, we need to ask ourselves some questions, and they are over here. So, these are the 4 questions we need to ask ourselves before doing the actual work. And these 4 questions really help us find the answer. It's like we find 75% of our answer. So, what are we asked to find? Well, I'm just going to underline this. We're asked to find how many yards did Liam bike on Sunday. What is the hidden question? So, there is a hidden question if you haven't noticed yet. So, in the question, we asked how many yards did Liam bike on Sunday. But our unit over here is miles. So, our hidden question is how many miles did Liam bike on Sunday? So I wrote down the question. Now let's move on to the next one. What is the answer to the hidden question? Well, our hidden question is how many miles did Liam bike on Sunday? So it says on Sunday he biked twice the amount he did on Saturday. So that means it's 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So that means he biked 8 miles on Sunday. Do we need to do anything else? Yes, we do. We need to convert miles to yards, right? Or else we won't answer the question. So now we can just start doing our work. So the only thing we need to do is turn 8 miles into yards. So this is how much he biked on Sunday. So let's turn 8 miles into yards. When I go back to my chart, I see that 1 mile equals to 1,760 yards. So I'm going to write that down. Alright, so let's write that down. All we have to do is do 1,760 times 8 and we'll find our answer. 8 times 0 is 8, and 0. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 56 plus 4 is 60. And then 8 times 1 is 8 plus 6 is 14. So our answer is 14,080. So Liam biked 14,080 yards on Sunday. So if you've seen or noticed, the questions really helped. After we answered all the questions, all we needed to do is turn miles into yards. So it's easy. So doing the questions is really helpful. Now let's move on to the second one. Kendra walked 2 kilometers on Friday. She walked twice as much on Saturday. How many meters did Kendra walk in all? So first, let's write down all the questions, and they are okay. So these are the 4 questions that we need to answer, and then it will help us find the answer. So the first question is, what are we asked to find? Well, we're asked to find how many meters Kendra walked in all. What is the hidden question? So if you notice, again, they asked for meters, but the unit over here is kilometers. So our hidden question is how many kilometers did Kendra walk on Saturday? Alright, so I wrote down the question. Now let's move on to the next one. What is the answer to the hidden question? So our hidden question is how many kilometers did Kendra walk on Saturday? So she walked twice as much on Saturday. So you can just do 2 times 2, which is 4. So she walked 4 kilometers on Saturday. And the M, I need to, okay. So let's move on to the next one. Do we need to do anything else? Yes, we do. We need to convert kilometers into meters. So kilometers to meters. So I'm just going to write down more meter. So kilometers to meters. Okay, so we figured out the hidden question. All right. All we need to do is convert 4 kilometers into meters, and then also 2 kilometers into meters, because they asked how many meters did Kendra walk in all. So that means even on Friday and Saturday. So let's do it. Okay, so first let's see how many meters there are in a kilometer. Well, I see that there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. So in 4 kilometers, there will be 4,000 meters. So all we had to do was 4 times 1,000. So 4,000 meters in 4 kilometers. And in 2 kilometers, there will be 2,000 meters. So I'm just going to scroll down. So in 2 kilometers, there will be 2,000 meters. Now all we need to do is add these two terms, add these two numbers, and then we'll find the answer. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 2 is 6. So so she walked 6,000 meters, also 6 kilometers. But they asked how many meters did Kendra walk in all, so our answer will be Kendra walked 6,000 meters in all. Alright, so that's our answer. It's problem time. So try this question, pause the video and try this question on your own. And once you're done, unpause and see if you got your answer right. I will assume that you paused the video and did the question, and let's start doing it. So before we do anything else, we need to write down the the questions that we need to ask ourselves. And I'm going to write them down. Alright, I wrote them down. Now I'm back. So, what are we asked to find? Well, first let's read the question. As a summer camp activity, students have to hike every week. On the first week, students hiked 10 miles. On the second week, they hiked thrice as much as they did on the first week. How many yards did the students hike in the first week and second week? So, we are asked to find how many yards did the students hike in the first week. Okay, so that's our question, our answer to the first question. All right, now let's move on to the next one. What is the hidden question? Well, they asked how many yards, but the unit over here is miles. So the hidden question will be how many miles did the students hike on the second week? Okay, I wrote down the hidden question. Let's move on to the next one. What is the answer to the hidden question? Well, our hidden question is how many miles did the students hike on the second week? Well, we need to find it in miles. So on the second week, they hiked twice as much as they did on the first week. So that means it's 10 times 3. And 10 times 3 is 30. So 30 miles is our answer for our hidden question. Now, do we need to do anything else? Yes. So we need to convert miles to yards, and then I'm just gonna say and then we have to add. So we have to add we have to add how many. So we have to add first week and second week. So first and then second. So I just wrote that. All right. Now let's do it. So we need to do what we need to do anything else. So we need to answer the fourth question, okay? So we need to convert miles to yards. Well, we had to convert for both of them. I'm just going to scroll down. So let's start off by converting 30 miles into yards. So 30 times, let's see. So we'd have to do 30 times 1,760 to find the number of yards. Alright? Oops. So 30 times 1,760. Alright? So let's do it. First, we need to set it up. 1,760 oops, times 30. Alright? So we can just multiply. So we can just add the 0 in the end. So let's just multiply 1,760 by 3. 3 times 0 is 3 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 1 is 22. And 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. And then we can just add a 0 over here. So that is 52,800. Okay? So I'm just going to write it over here. 52,800 plus. So we have to add we have to add the first weeks too. Alright? So the first week they walked 10 miles. So that means we'd have to do 10 times 1,760. So 1,760 times 10. So we can just add the 0 in the end. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 6, 6, 1 times 7, 7, 1 times 1, 1, and then add a 0. So we'd have to add 17,600. 17,600 to find the answer. So 5,208 plus 17,600 is 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 6 is 14, 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 10, and 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So we found our answer. Not Kendra, the students walked 17,400 yards. So the students walked 70,000. So let's just check if it's okay. 70,400. So the students walked 70,400 yards. Okay? In all. So you have to remember that it's not just in the first week or the second week, it's both of them. Alright? And let's box this. That was all for today's video, guys. Please comment down below if you got the question right from problem time. If you didn't, it's okay. If you did, great job. And just keep practicing even if you got this answer right. Alright? And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to get notified on our new videos, make sure you tap the notifications bell.